Good morning, family. Oh, I had a rough one, you guys. Oh, my God. I had a rough morning, rough sleep. My God, my God, my God. You know, when you're doing this and telling your story and listening to somebody else's story, from pain to purpose, it's hard on you. It's hard on your mental. This morning I woke up, wasn't quite woke, but I went back to sleep, and it's strange. I had a dream.
Unknown caller. Unknown
I
caller.
can't do this right now. Um, I had a dream, and this ain't the first time I had this kind of dream about my daughter, but I had a dream that I was in my grandfather's church, his church that used to be on in San Francisco, and I don't know what it was, but what I gathered from the dream is that I haven't really broke down yet from my daughter, banging on the floor and, you know, just really screaming and, I guess watching the ladies, stories the last few days, you know, made me understand that I haven't had that with my daughter yet. I want her back. God, why did you do this? I did mine a little bit different than them. But through this dream, I had that moment in the church. And I was like, whoa, whoa. And I woke up, and I mean, tears just coming out of my eyes this morning, and I was like, oh my God. So I don't know if I've had my moment yet. Hey, Gina. Hey, Clifton. I seen you guys, Kevin, Ramon, and who is that? Janice. And hey, cousin. And Heidi Marlowe, I was screaming. I was banging on the wall on the right side of the church, and I was jumping. I was just jumping up and down, and I was screaming. I had that moment with my son. Probably had a few of those moments with my son. And I remember my resolution to that was, God, you lead me, and I'll follow wherever you take me. But this morning, this dream was crazy because, I'm a praiser. I used to run around the church, jump, tear up, aisles, move everybody out the aisle. But it wasn't that kind of a tantrum. I was actually just jumping and banging on the wall, and saying, I want my baby back. I want my baby back. And I can't even remember who was there, but I just know I had a fit in my dream, and I woke up, and I was like, wait, hold on. Then I think I went back into the dream again, and then I woke up again, and I doing my eyes for real this time, and I mean, I was in full of tears, and oh, this is a process, y'all. So, doing this, when I started doing this live, this wasn't for really other people. This was for me. And like I said in the beginning, if someone is blessed by my process, thank God. But I was doing this for my get up, and I understand clearly that I had to do this because I had to be able to experience, hi, Michael, what other women, other mothers have gone through to even give me the ability to understand that I'm not alone, I'm not crazy. This is something that we experience as women. All of our stuff is, the murders of our kids are a little different, but it's the same pain. It's the same pain. And, I gotta do this. I have to do what I'm doing. And, I always say, I don't want to be like other people. Excuse my line, y'all, but I'll be having my little head scarf on. But that I have to do this, and I want to be different. You know, I want whatever I do to be different than what anybody else done. I don't know anybody else that does this, you know, but I believe that is necessary. I believe that God called me to do this, and I believe that it's going to help a lot of people on both sides. You know, the murder the murder victims' families, the family members, the friends that don't quite understand how to deal with somebody that has had to live through this tragedy. You know, and I was talking to my one of my new little sisters, and this is not just for for children, or you know, people that have been murdered that way. This is for families. This is for mothers that child have been shot by the police, any stabbings, anything. You know, even you know, just death, period. You know, this is not just one type of place for you to come and share. You know, there are women that lost their husbands, you know, that been with their husband for 40 something years. And you know, I know how that is because my grandfather died and then my grandmother died a year later. You know, their hearts are so broken. So this is not just for this, but this is my journey of what I've gone through. But I welcome anyone that has a story that they want to share, because when I started my process, I never knew that it would be geared around grieving, because I had lost my son. But I was just wanting to encourage hurting people, you know, because my life journey, you know, from the beginning, the rejection, the molestation, the rapes, you know, all that stuff. Hi, Daryl Noman. Hi, Ravonda. So this was not just geared around me in the beginning, but when I lost my second child, I coming up, this was the beginning of my journey. But I'm still not a closed-minded person. I'm not a person that could be put in a box. So this is just for hurting people. You know, you don't necessarily have to lose a child. You can have been molested. You have been, you know, beaten by men. You know, because I've lived through all of that. Hey, I've lived through all of it. You know, and I'm still here. You know, and God has still kept my mind. You know, so. You know, I welcome everything. I don't want I don't want people to think that this is just a place you can share your story and it's just this particular subject. No, this is for everybody. You know, we all are hurting from different things in life. You know, hi, Deborah. So I welcome it all, you know, but this morning just confirmed to me that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do through this dream of my daughter, you know, and it's time for me to take that beach, go to that beach, you know, bring some sisters with me that are grieving, whatever kind of grief, and we can just scream and holler, you know, and nobody, nobody, you know, just get on that beach where the water and the waves. I've visioned myself out there after my son died, and I said I just want to go somewhere tropical, to a beach. And I just want to be able to scream, you know, and don't care who's watching me. Hi, Shar. So, yeah, it's ready for me to take that journey and take some others with me so we can get that opportunity to scream and whatever we want to do, and don't care, and just listen to the waves and the water, you know, the ambience out there. It's just beautiful, you know, and just love on each other. I think I saw... what was it? I think they did something like this on Housewives of Atlanta. I think also I saw something done on, I watch all the Housewives. So Housewives of New Jersey. You know, I think that, hi, Auntie Vicky. Yeah, I'm back in California. I've been back since October last year. I'm mad at my dad right now, but I love him. But, you know, I just think that we should do this, that we should, you know, and it don't have to be, like I said, just women that have lost children or lost, you know, family members to violence. It's going to be any kind of, you know, scream, because I know that scream that has been sitting inside of me. I actually saw a little piece of it. And it's funny how I saw it in my grandfather's church. You know, not the last church he was at, but I'm talking about not Solid Rock. What was it? Little Rock Baptist. I don't know what we were called, but my grandfather's church that was in a mission district. That's a church. When I have dreams about stuff like that, I'm always in that church. I'm always in that church, and I've had many dreams. But I'm ready to take this trip to the beach. I know it's cold, but we could put us on some little. I got a lot of little fun furs. We could put on some leg warmers and just go out there and just really excuse me, fam. Just really go out there and let our heads out, and our hair down, and just, get that scream out. Hi, James. I didn't plan to do these lives every day with somebody. As I stated before, that I would get up. If I'm not going to do nothing, I'm just going to say I'm okay today. I'm in a better space. I'm still getting up. I'm still in the fight. But this has and I can't do it every day, because every time I do it, I'm reliving some stuff, and looking at their pain in their eyes, and hearing the pain from their stories, and whatever is happening to them in their grief process. It's hard, but we got to do it. And I have to be able to allow these women, even men, but men aren't as brave as us to get up and get naked and talk about all of our stuff. But I hope there is some men, because I've had men through reading my book and said I was their hero. You know what I'm saying? So they have stories too. They just not as vocal and brave enough to say it like we do. But we all have something to talk about and something to encourage somebody else with. How can we be overcome by the power of our testimony if we don't tell it? So I was going to say something that was really important. Oh, so tonight, I saw my sister Danice in the room, and she's going to come on tonight at 7. And I don't even know if she's ever told her story out loud other than to people that she know, but she has. Oh my God. I know hers. I know her story, and we walked together. When my son died, people were sending people to me because they felt like I was so strong. And, because I got busy doing events and trying to do everything to empower us to make somebody feel good, because I was feeling so bad on the inside. And I was in a relationship with a man that had addiction, and I was going through hell, but I was fighting hard. And, she's one of the people that somebody connected with me, and I know that we helped each other, through it. So I'm looking forward to tonight to hear her story. People probably know of her story too. But God is good. And I'm ready to do that beach thing, sister. So inbox me, I don't understand why my inbox ain't overflowing, because I know people are itching. Like I inboxed her last night, and I said, sis, you cool? I said, you ready to talk? And she was like, I don't know, but when you want me to do it? So she's like, I don't know if I'm ready, but when you want me to do it, sister? So I said, well, let's go on to do it tomorrow. Whenever you think you're ready, I'm open. So we came to the conclusion that we're gonna do it tonight at 7. So I may not do these every day and all of that. Like I said, I gotta I gotta keep getting up. And that stuff is hard to hear, hard to for your heart, And I know like I was telling my little sister last night, I said, let me tell you something. I said, I wasn't the only one crying. People was crying. These are heart-jerking stories, but they need to be heard so people can have some understanding. So they can know how to deal with their family members and their friends. And I hope this opened up some eyes for some people of how hard this thing is. This hasn't hit everybody's family, but it's hit millions of people's families. Tragedy, death hit everybody's, sickness has hit everybody's, but murder victims don't hit everybody's family, and I don't make a big thing out of police if I see a police killing a black kid, because I got a problem with everybody killing a black kid. I got a problem with his own with with his own partner setting him up. I got a problem with all of that. So I don't put it in one box that's more severe than this. No, what's more severe is that our brothers are killing each other. Our black brothers are killing each other. That's what we need to be making a fuss out of. You know, the police, they've been dirty. They've been doing this stuff. You know what I'm saying? We just didn't know about it. I seen this thing on YouTube where this white woman said that police kill white people just as much as they kill blacks, but they don't show it. They don't show it. She was the mother of a child that was white, and they killed them just as much, but they make a big thing because they trying to start something up with us. They're trying to make us race war and do all of this stuff. That's not going to change that. But we can change our brothers, our black men killing each other, because we know these killers. We know them. We can wrap these kids are hurting. They're hurting. And this is all they know sometimes. Some of them ain't even been out their hood. Some of them ain't never been to San Francisco, from Richmond, some people ain't never traveled out. Hi, Travis. So we gotta do this as an African American community. You know, I watched last night how Gina, all her folks was on that live looking. They were supporting her. They left messages. Every time my notification went off, it was from one of her people. And I was like, we don't even support each other like that. We don't even support each other like that. We can't say, sis, I'm proud of you. You get maybe one out of 5 out of 100 that'll have the guts to say that. But we don't even support each other. We don't even say, Steph, you've come too far. You've come so far. I'm proud of you. We so arrogant and think we all that, forget where we come from, that we can't even give praise to our sister, our brother. What is wrong with us African community? It's freaking sad. It's sad. But we can watch. We can watch people get devastated. We can like all that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. We can do thousands of comments on that. But when your sister or your brother is getting up, where is the love? You watching, but you still quiet. I mean, I'm not saying this because I need all of that. I'm saying this because it's true. I'm saying this because it's true about our black race. While we sitting up here fighting against each other for what? That's why I'm afraid to do people and women and, being involved in stuff, because it's scary to put yourself out there, to be treated, to be rejected. It's scary. I just watched how this woman's people supported her last night. And I was like, wow, they ain't my friends on my page, but they her friends, they her family. Everybody needs support. Everybody needs support. We all got to start supporting each other. All the nationalities need to start coming together, because at the end of the day, when we get cut, we get stabbed, it's red blood. When we die, we all, except for those people that don't believe in God, we all our achievement is to go to God, is go up there with God, and we're gonna be together there. So why we can't live in love down here? What is it? And I don't do history, digging up history and all that. I don't know all that stuff. But I know what I see, and I know what's real. And God, we need each other, family. I want to love you guys. I want to be open. I want my heart to be open. Careful, but open. Again, I'm afraid of my own people. I'm afraid. But I can't walk in fear. I don't know if it be jealousy. What be the thing with people? They in fear you because they see who you are before you see it. I don't know what that thing be. I always had that problem with females though. They'll start rocking with me, and then as soon as they start, girl, you bad, and all this, I start seeing them backing up because they see, what for? You got your stuff, you got your power. Because I'm gonna always believe in and give my sisters, boo, you looking, you, and I ain't gay. You looking cute, girl. Giving my sister they props. But we can't. I don't get it a lot. I get it sometimes. And it's cool because I know when I'm dressed up, I'll be cute. But it's so much more than beauty on the outside, beauty on the inside. It's God, our hearts, our hearts, our hearts. And I just hope this touched somebody today. I hope this convicts some folks. Because we need each other. We need each other like never before. Like never before. So, like I said again, if you have a story that you want to tell, whether it's grief, and we put grief loss under any subject, whether it's murder, sickness, whatever, a bad any type of topics, I'm here for it. Hi, Auntie Fatty, love you. Any subject, let's share and help each other through it. I ain't got the answers, but I definitely can ask you the right questions to see your perspective of it, and you can listen to mine and get my perspective, and I can take from you what works for me, and you can take from me what works for you, and do your thing. But at the same day, we all need it, we need it. So I'll see you guys at 7 o'clock with my girl, Denise Fuller. She the bomb diggity. She's a man, she's a fighter. She's a fighter. She's a fighter. So I'm looking forward to this, and I'm proud that she said yes. So I'll see you guys at 7. God bless.